Hello my fellow Rome 2 players, Zaript here, with the second game between Duck and Fanta Panda on this another incredibly boring and flat map. Anyway, before this game, Duck banned Parse, which he used game before, and Fanta Panda banned Egypt, which he used game before, and got destroyed. Then Duck actually banned Pontus and picked Arverni, and Fanta Panda picked Macedon. So for Duck, his bans and picks make perfect sense. He took out pretty much all strong shock cavalry elephant factions, and with Pontus he took out the last big chariot faction out of the game. There is only Iceni which can be picked against him with chariots, but Iceni chariots are not as scary as seized chariots. And overall Iceni is slightly weaker when it comes to excellent units, let's call it that. So Arverni for Duck was counterpicked by Macedon. So I'm interested to see what type of Macedon is picked, and as we can see it's actually a mix of Royal Peltas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Royal Peltas, which are quite strong in this patch when you can disable formational attack. But what the reason to have 4 regular pikemen against Arverni, we will see if there is any reason at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually 6 Royal Peltas including General, supported by 4 companion cavalry, and there is 2 javelin men on the front. Interesting build, pretty much sword rush with shock cavalry support. I'm just not confident about pikeman inclusion, but we will see if they will get any use. For Duck, well, he decided to go safe, 5 chosen spearmen, because Macedon's companion cavalry is quite decent at a charge, and you don't want them frontally charge Oswan when they widespread, so you need some protection. 6 Oswan, as we can see, are they? Yes, they all Oswan. Then there is 3 heavy horse and spear nobles. Heavy horse is an interesting unit. They are actually just slightly weaker than noble horse, but they're still quite tanky. Honestly, I think it's one of the most cost-effective melee cavalry in a game for what they are. They can charge anything, and stay in fight for long enough for you to make something on another direction. It's holding power. So let's see now. And obviously, Duck decides that there is no reason for him to take these javelins with his infantry, and he just charges with the cavalry. Yeah, why not? Why not? Now he will turn around so that he doesn't get countercharged. Gets javelin in the back, no one died yet. So yeah, interesting bait from Fanta Panda, but I'm still not confident how these pikes will play out, because in a direct countercharge, this Oswan will have an advantage over Royal Peltas. Oh, and another thing I want to check, but first let's see. So this heavy horse is pretty much sacrificed, but you can see why. This Royal Peltas now entangled in a fight, they will not get charge bonus. But honestly, this force is such a mess for Fanta Panda at the moment. Okay, General of Duck, General. I think Duck actually has a new type of a general from Season Goal. I didn't play with him yet for Arverni, but yeah, his icons look strange. So let's see, on a charge, Royal Peltas gets some nice javelins into Oswan, but now they're starting to lose. And with Headhunt, you notice how Duck actually used Headhunt very early on. he doesn't plan to use morale bonus from Headhunt. No, instead he wants to use increasing melee attack bonus, and that is better done when you still have a lot of men in your unit. Like, just compare the difference, 100 men here, 80 here. This general at 70 already, and this one at 60 just because it's charged from back by companion cavalry, which is a very nice move from Fanta Panda, and this move can actually turn around the game. Here we can see pikemen actually getting some decent kills. They're just pushing through backs of Royal Pelters. That's quite interesting. On this flank, so Macedon is dying, but let's see. Fanta Panda can still win this game. Some wavering going on. Let's find a nice view where we can see everything at the same time. Duck still doesn't have his gen close by. Unity of the Tribes and Relentless. Relentless, I think, temporarily decreased fatigue. So yeah, this is indeed a new type of a general which was introduced by Season Gold expansion. The strongest one is for Suebi, it seems. But this game looking better and better for Fanta Panda in my opinion. A lot will depend on this cavalry charging into rear now. Okay, let's see if this charge gets anything. Charging into gen. A bit so charge, but getting decent kills. Is it enough so? Because right now this Royal Peltas... Well, if General of Dark routes, then it would be over for him most likely. Another rear charge. Anti-cavalry tactic used, he probably turned around. Yeah, completely surrounded. And Fanta Panda is taking the game. Surprising, and he still... We will see at final stats how much this pikeman actually killed. So, and look... No, look, what the heck? This pikeman, 73 men. So somehow, Fanta Panda used Royal Peltas as a front line, and pikeman pushed through his own units to get the kills. That's how I perceive it at the moment. That's something I never seen before. Or maybe I have seen but I don't remember. We can see this Royal Peltas getting some insane kills, but mostly against the spears most likely. And what Doug? Well, Doug didn't do a very good job at protecting rear of his Orswan. We have seen on the right flank of Doug how he was charged from behind by this companion cavalry, and when getting chances to get clear rear charges, they are deadly. So these heavy horses and these spearmen didn't play their role for Doug, didn't protect his rear, and I guess he got just overconfident. He played sloppy. His general was too far away from a fight. Like, for some reason he got his general on his left flank away from a fight. So his general wasn't really zoning out this cavalry. His general wasn't really providing morale aura close enough. I guess Doug did that to create that advantage on his left flank, but it didn't work out. And I'm surprised how well these pikes played in the end. Very surprised. But the turnaround of the game was most likely this companion cavalry, which destroyed right flank of Doug, and destroyed much faster than Doug could destroy right flank of Fanta Panda. Very well played. Classical Whirlpool game where shock cavalry charges to rear decided the outcome, in my opinion. So we will see game 3 very soon.